live? Okay.
Um,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to New Year's pandemic.
all right,
We're
we
your
have the
low-key hosts.
outbreak markers are set. Good.
We hope you have more energy than we do on this day. I'm just going to keep rambling because
Do you have the infection cards, Derek? They're the
they're
ones
right
with the
here.
nice back. Yeah, you shuffle those. Cool. So I'm gonna get him to do that.
All right.
Everybody gets a reference card.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Oh,
Here's
you know what
also
I just
this-
realized is going to be great is we all get to totally butcher Spanish location names.
Yeah, it's going to be excellent.
Spanish and Portuguese.
We I cannot pronounce a thing. So I think we should do this Pandemic's Cthulhu style, where I give you two cards
Okay.
and you choose one of the two rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give me the roll you didn't choose, and I draw another card and choose between those two.
Okay. So, oh, Jesus, I know who I'm taking.
Rail Baron.
Who are you gonna be?
The
Yeah.
Railway Man.
So railways are gonna be a little scarier in this because if we have railways, they can act as moving people much quicker to our hospitals.
Oh well,
Okay.
are we doing hospitals?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Or are we doing
It's all the
special
same.
diseases?
Apparently, that's just how you play the
Oh,
other.
all right.
So I have the choice between the nurse or the ergonomist.
Agronomist.
Ag- oh, shit.
Agronomist, yeah. Do you want to be Nurse Nellie?
Not really.
Nurse Derek doesn't have the same ring to it.
What are prevention tokens?
Water tokens?
No, that's purification tokens.
I'm guessing this
is
might
the
be the prevention token. Yep.
So I can place it into an adjacent region during setup. I have to put it into an adjacent region whenever I move, and no cubes can be added in cities in those regions.
Okay.
So I can do that, or I can be the water purificationist. I'm gonna be the nurse.
Okay.
Nurse Nellie it is. So Derek, your choice is
Rural doctor.
or that.
When you do the treat disease, you may receive
These
one
are
cube from your
leftovers.
city and one additional cube from your city.
You also get the railroads.
Yep.
Pretty much. I mean, everybody has access, but
Right, but I'll have a couple more.
just because it'll be easier for you.
Right.
Once those are shuffled, Derek, we can start.
So
Infecting
we're doing
things.
the hospital thing. So
Yeah.
Yep.
purification tokens are going to be in.
Yeah, so
shorter
underneath
supply.
each hospital, can you put two your purification tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Or three? That was a good question.
I think it says 2.
Yep.
Okay. And how many do we have left? 6.
We have 6 purification tokens left.
Okay. So I'm trying to. I
Yep.
think should I be the rural doctor who can remove 2 disease cubes per treat,
Okay.
or should I be the agronomist who can put out a lot of purification
Medication.
tokens?
That's tough. I mean, we're going to be getting a ton of extra diseases.
All right. I'm going to be
Because
the
of-
rural doctor. then, I
yeah.
guess.
This is a 3-player game. We have. This is the event cards. Would you mind
I think
shuffling?
I'm done
these?
shuffling these, by the way.
Yep, that's fine. In that case, if you want to pop them up there, we can start infecting places.
Yep.
Well, why don't I just deal out the infections then? So we're going to do.
Well, I think
Was
people want
that-
to see it, so I wanted to do it on camera.
Sure. We're doing 3, 3, and 3, right?
Yeah.
So the first infection
Barcelona,
is in Barcelona.
Cadiz,
Cadiz.
and Albacete.
Okay.
Albufera.
Oh, you're going so
Cordoba,
fast. Cadiz gets 3.
Vigo. Barcelona.
Hey, Seraphim, what's going on?
Barcelona.
How was the new
I
year?
cannot reach Barcelona. And then what was the
Albacete.
opposite I can reach?
Uh,
2 on Vigo.
Albufera, Cordoba, and Vigo. Get 2.
Here are these.
Thank you. Actually, can you draw 5 of those?
Mm-hmm.
and shuffle them into. Yep, shuffle those together with these guys.
Just shuffle them straight in.
Yep.
Okay.
Where's Albacera?
And then Cordoba.
I have not gotten there yet.
Cordoba.
Right
there,
here?
So 2. Okay. And then the following get 1. Huesca, Evora, and Bilbo, which sounds like the biggest Lord of the Rings fan site ever.
And I'm completely okay with that.
Evora.
Evora. Nailed it. Okay.
It's like Sephora.
But for hobbitses?
Yes.
Okay. We are slowly getting there.
Right, so we're not this person.
So, yes, green is out. So, Derek, what color are you?
Purple, pink.
Pink. I'm red, which is rolling away, and then you are the black pawn.
Nice, Seraphim. I think we're all kind of nursing a late night.
We're too tired. So chat has to have the energy for us.
Yes.
When you feel that those are thoroughly shuffled, every player gets 3.
Okay.
And their starting hand.
How many epidemics do we need?
Well, it depends how hard we want to make this.
Well, we're already making this hard as hell with every other
You
special.
want to kind of play the easy version of this, so 4.
Alright, so I don't think we're going to use those.
Okay, let me just make sure there's no alternate setup for this fancy schmancy way we're playing this.
Mm-hmm.
Add the influx of patient's reference card, which is right there in front of you, Eric. This is this one.
Okay.
This is just our new turn order.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to that turn order on the board right there, we have an extra step, which is after you do your 4 actions, you move patients.
Interesting. Hand limit is still 7 at all times.
Correct.
Okay, everybody gets 5 of these or 3 of these?
3. 3 is our hand size. And then Derek will require the pile you have to stack the deck with epidemics.
I'm already shaking in fear.
That's pretty much it. We don't start out with a hospital on the board. But during setup, So the first thing we do that's different about this version of Pandemic is our hands are face up, and we choose a city in our hand that's where we're going to start.
Okay.
Rather than we all start in Atlanta, we start in whatever city we kind of want that's in our hand. So I can start in Orenz or Girona, which I think both had come up. No?
No.
Neither came up. They all just sound similar.
Where's your appreciation for classical Spanish geography?
Did you not study this?
So I can start here.
Okay.
And then where's Girona? It's yellow.
Girona's going to be right.
It's the furthest away.
Yep.
Oh, furthest away.
It's right
Okay.
next to a 3 though, so it's not a bad spot.
Well, let me see, because my nurse has special powers. So I want to see what she does.
Well, I can go to Toledo, which is right here in the middle of absolutely nothing, or Santiago.
We've now just alienated all of our Toledo watchers.
Santiago de Castello. The here. you
Or
can
right
start
here. Yep.
I think I'm going to start way in the corner because it's got a city with 3 cubes, and I can place my marker in an adjacent
I'm gonna start
region, which
Okay.
means it prevents tokens. It prevents something. No disease cubes can be added to cities adjacent to the token.
You're kidding me.
Yes.
In that whole area.
It's basically a water purification, but better.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start in that city, way over here. I think that seems like a neat idea.
You can place that at the start.
I have it
Yep,
to do
during
during
setup,
setup,
sweet.
and then it moves when I move. You must put your token into the adjacent region whenever you move,
Interesting.
which is kind of nice.
Mm.
But if there's an area that's on fire, it's good for me to be in that area.
Sure.
'cause
So I think basically you need to stay near the hospital.
If we can put all the hospitals right in the middle of the board. Actually, no, that's a terrible and great idea.
I'm preparing the
You're
drawback.
almost done. Do you have your hand? Oh, So do you want
I'm
me to
starting
point
in
out where
I'm
you are?
starting in Gibraltar. I already. Well, like so, of them, I happen to again also be next to a 3.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start in Gibraltar.
Right. Good call.
So
I'm going to Vigo.
See, I wore an appropriate
infection shirt.
an
guess
effective
so.
shirt.
This is gonna be great.
Have I ever had amaretto flavored coffee? Actually, I haven't. I'm allergic to nuts,
Ooh.
so
I don't drink
I
coffee.
don't.
Yeah, I
Derek
stay
doesn't
away
drink
from that.
coffee, and I don't like marzipan and amaretto's almonds, and
mm,
I don't like almonds by themselves, but it has close enough of a taste that I don't. There's those amaretto biscottis that you can get, and
oh, that sounds
they
interesting.
sound like such a good idea until I taste them.
Yeah, they sound like a great idea for me until I have to go to the hospital. So
Is it bad?
no, it's kind of funny for everybody else because my
I mean,
throat
is it
closes
worse
a
than
little.
yellow fever, cholera, malaria?
No, I sound like Darth Vader for about 2 hours. It's a great party trick.
Oh, so I was reading about the coloring of these diseases.
Mm-hmm.
So yellow fever is yellow because of yellow fever.
Mm-hmm.
Typhus is a disease that affects blood,
Mm-hmm.
thus is red. Cholera spreads through, at least
Water.
traditionally, water
Yep.
was the problem.
So that's
And
what we do.
malaria can turn into black fever,
Ah.
thus is black.
Well, so why don't we tell people what we're doing that is not normal pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
should do
there's
that.
There's two main things. There's the hospital.
Yes, so the two distinctions are hospitals operate differently. They are more powerful for some reason. Oh, okay. So hospitals now come with purification tokens, which is good.
They add them to our pool.
Oh, and you remove the disease cubes wherever you place the hospital, so that's great. The
Okay.
downside of hospitals is that every round there is a new action that you have to do. After you do your 4 actions and before drawing cards, you move patients, which means that if there's a hospital, you find the nearest patient of that color
Mm-hmm.
and you move that patient 1 step towards the hospital. So it's essentially trying to replicate how overrun hospitals were back in
Right.
1848,
Like that.
something like that. It had the date on here somewhere.
Close enough.
And also, instead of an outbreak when it gets 4 tokens, it becomes overrun. It counts as an outbreak on the outbreak track, but it operates a little differently. Instead of every city around it getting a cube,
Mm-hmm.
all of the patients in that city will flee from the city. And
Oh, jeez.
we
yeah.
kind of choose where they go.
So
but
at
they
least we
have
get
to move
some
1 step
control
away.
over it.
Yes, they can then chain outbreak, which sucks, and we want to try and mitigate.
Right. Right.
And then the other thing is that every disease does a different thing. Typhus, malaria, cholera, and yellow fever. And I think we should just kind of deal with that when it happens.
Sure.
It'll be a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I'm already frightened.
How do we want to just go down the table this way,
Sure.
or
Sure.
so you want to start?
No, you guys start.
You
Nope.
should start because you can do railroads.
Okay. So
Actually, unless you want to start curing straight away,
Sure.
you should start.
yeah, go for it.
I will
okay,
have the
great.
rule book. So you have 4
So-
actions.
1, 2.
So you can.
So I'm the rural doctor.
Yep.
So when I do the treat disease action, I may remove 1 cube from your city and 1 additional cube from your city, or from a different city in an adjacent region.
Which is great
Wow.
because if there was like cubes here, you could take from here and from there.
Right.
Which is really
Great.
neat.
So that's
1
2.
action.
well.
Oh, 2 actions. Yep.
Uh,
Oh, so you could do 3 and then treat again and take 1 from. Oh, you have to be in one of the cities. I get it.
Oh, where you do the initial treating.
I don't think
Yeah.
I can take a treat action when there's not a thing.
Exactly.
So I'm going to 3,
And I just move closer.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we would do the move patients, but we don't have any hospitals, so that's irrelevant. Then you draw 2 cards from the character player deck, I think.
Pamplona.
Pamplona
Pamplona.
is a
And
red.
Braga.
All right, so you have 2 reds and 2 blues. I have a blue, and it's going to be tough to get.
You want to do some infections?
Sure. Let's see where we go first. Ah,
Andorra
La
la Vella.
Vella. Gets a yellow.
Andorra la Vella is right there.
Andorra La Vella.
No, it has the
Well,
Oh, that
well,
is spectacular.
while we're here, you have just infected that with yellow fever.
nope.
Nope.
Because your thing blocked it.
Your amazing.
Oh, well, if you
ability.
had, when a yellow fever cube is placed in a port city, So that's anything with, I believe, a
The anchor icon.
anchor icon on it. You must place a yellow cube in all adjacent port cities also.
Okay.
So that would have been a nightmare.
Do you want to look up if this is adjacent to this?
I believe it is
I
because
would
it's connected
assume so,
by
yeah.
it's connected a line.
Yeah.
The dashed lines only mean you cannot build a railroad track on dashed lines.
Okay. So we have one more card
Yes.
for infection. Ciudad Real.
Well, this is malaria.
Ciudad Real.
Yes,
When infecting
Ciudad.
with black, whenever you would put one black cube into a city that has no black cubes,
Yep.
you get 2 instead.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just going to hang out around here.
Yeah, I agree. That's going to be your shitstorm to cover up.
Yep,
Infect
malaria is
cities.
my burden to carry.
Yeah.
All right, Railway Baron.
So we're going that way?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So first, I'm going to move here. Cure. That was 2.
Again, to note, we need 5 city cards of one color to find a cure. We have to go
3.
to the hospital of that particular color to find the cure.
We build a hospital by discarding a card of the city.
Now, should I start building my railroads out this way, or should I build them down the west
Through
coast?
the center would be more accessible to everybody because we're spread out right
Okay.
now, but it is worth noting that whoever played this with last time ran out of railroad tracks at some point.
Yeah, I was close at one
Yeah,
time.
we were pretty close.
Yeah. So, well, let's just start by going that way.
Great.
And
How
that's-
many actions was that?
That was 4.
Okay, we don't have a hospital, so we draw 2 of these first.
Okay. Ah.
Oh,
John?
also it's worth noting I can add 2 railroad tokens anywhere on the board whenever I want
Excellent.
as a special
And I can do 3.
event. And you can do between port cities.
Yeah,
Okay.
between port cities. And Huliva. Now, let's spread some infections, shall we? Ah, Zaragoza.
Zaragoza.
Not going to happen.
Not happening
That
today. That is a
Ability
great
has
power.
been fantastic so far.
And then
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
is getting it. Is there anything in Gibraltar?
Welcome to Gibraltar.
Oh, God. Malaria.
Traveling to Watch Point, Gibraltar.
Derek, if you're stretchier than me, can you put me to that city with the cubes on it? So it's 1 action.
Pew, pew, pew,
It is
pew.
still an adjacent city, so nothing matters. Okay, so I guess I just take the rest of the actions to take care of whatever that city is. I can't see. Oh, I have it in my hand.
Barcelona.
Barcelona is fine.
There's no big deal.
Then, if you don't mind drawing 2 cards for me, that'd be great. Albacante
Sevilla.
and Sevilla. In that case, if you don't mind infecting for me, that
Sure.
would be great.
Okay, so we're going to infect 2 cards. One.
That's right in here.
What's the special red?
Oh, red
Yeah,
is
read
typhus.
Typhus. What does typhus do?
Oh,
This is
no.
gonna hurt.
So typhus does not spread in a different way. It is very hard to cure or treat. You have to spend 2 actions instead of 1 to remove a cube.
Oh, that's the worst.
And
so hold
it
on,
is
hold on.
worth
But
noting malaria.
So typhus, that's if there is more than 1 red cube in a city, we must spend 2 actions
Oh.
to remove it.
So right now,
so
it would be
now-
great
Yep.
to take
but
care of
it's
it.
also worth noting that typhus and my ability counteract each other.
Yeah.
So it might not be a bad idea if you could eventually build a rail network here, so I
Mhm.
can hop back and forth.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So I could build up to here, right, and
Sure.
then down,
Sure, something like that, yeah.
yeah, over to Toledo.
I mean, because then I can hop back and forth between the 2.
Right.
It's the only one that has a treat
Yeah.
thing. The other ones are all spread things.
Toledo is now getting 2 black cubes. Oh my God.
So that was on my turn.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm a little worried
Those
about
ones are
playing
great.
with these disease cards now.
Well,
So what
we'll find out how terrible history was.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I can use this action now to put railroads down from where I am to get to Madrid quicker, and then I
Okay.
can get down there and place my token there.
Oh, you can move the token.
It moves with me. I have to put it in somewhere adjacent
Oh,
to
wild.
She has to move it.
Interesting.
me. So I can't just leave it somewhere and be like, oh yeah, dude, it's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
But I'm thinking I should go in here and deal with this before it goes real bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's not my turn. I just finished my
Oh,
turn,
whose
so
turn
it
is
was
it?
your turn.
turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm just going to do the same thing. Well, so here, I could go 1, 2, then treat 2, and remove 2 and 1 from each of those.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Or I could remove both of those. Does that make
so
sense?
you could go 1, treat these 2,
Mhm.
2, and then treat these 2 as well. Right?
Yeah, it's the same net effect.
Same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what I would do.
1, 2,
Okay.
treat.
Yeah, that's 4 actions.
Yeah, because with malaria, even if Toledo or Cordoba gets hit again, it's only going to be 1 instead of
Right.
the 2.
Ooh, it's a little scary. So you currently have 7 cards, so you're still fine.
Mhm.
And then 2 of those.
Sure. Who's getting
I
infected
think I should
next?
probably build a hospital soon.
Yeah, Pamplona is getting hit.
With
Still
1.
with the 1. So I think you're right in going over there. In Teruel?
Teruel?
Yeah, it's right
Teruel?
down here. It will get
So
1.
it gets 1.
Now,
and
what
then
does
the
yellow
adjacent-
fever do?
the
It's not a
adjacent-
port city.
Okay, so it's only port cities that trigger?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, when a yellow cube is placed in a port city, you must
Okay.
place a yellow cube in adjacent port cities as well.
Okay, so that's interesting because I think that means that yellow is really likely to outbreak even when it would not normally do so.
Right.
All right. So that was your turn? So it's your turn.
Did we have...
Did you infect? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we infected. Oh, and we drew the 2. Okay.
Yeah, we still have no hospitals, so the hospital stuff has not come into play yet.
Right.
It's kind of weird to say. I kind of want to wait forever to do the hospitals.
So
but
we can't travel from hospital to hospital?
no, we
No.
cannot.
Okay.
That's what they eliminated out for the railroads. Now, I could move back here and build a hospital, but it's going to be far away from...
Anywhere. At least there's a train going to it.
It's true.
Well, I mean, I have Braga. If you build a train network to us, I could go to Braga and build the hospital.
Braga.
Because I think it might be a good idea to keep the hospitals at least connected
At
by
least you
rail.
can get here
Mhm.
for 1 action.
Mhm.
Right, and Braga's right here.
Yep.
So,
And I can just build train stations to you.
So, I mean, you could move there, train.
Can you only build train once per turn?
yes, once per turn, when you build a railroad action, you may place 2 consecutive railroad tokens. So I'll move here, and I'm going to build here to here.
Thank you.
Now,
That's 2 actions down.
I have 2 actions left. I could potentially take 2 more railroad actions and just start a network here and here.
Sure.
But you... Oh, just 2 actions.
But I
to build
can't. I
railroad.
can't use my
Yeah.
a special ability of 2.
I'm
Do you have
kind
any-
of tempted to use my power to just build here and here, and then immediately connect it to the rest of you for free. Anyway, that's just a thing.
Or
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
I could come down here, and then build a railroad right here.
Sure.
Is there any preference?
Yeah, we've been ignoring that.
I mean,
one so
you could
far.
also go up and start helping the cure right there, just so that...
Yeah, he just won't get there in time.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, neither will I to deal with all of it.
I don't know. What do you feel like? You want to? How many? Yeah, I say build rails.
Yeah, but where should we build them? I can get all the way over to here.
Why don't you
2.
go here
Yep.
and build rails here and here?
Yeah.
Black
Well, I
is
can only
gonna
do
be a
one or the
problem
other.
throughout this entire game.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is going to be 3 and this is 4.
Sure. Okay.
So
Great.
Yeah. Black is gonna be a problem throughout this entire game because it's all in the discard pile.
right.
So that's... Being down there is a great idea. So then you draw 2 player cards.
Okay. Oh,
Bilbo,
Bilbo.
So close. You guys are so close to curing
Yeah.
red.
How many? What do we need for
So
red?
3,
5.
4, 5, 6, 7. You're max. Excuse me.
We are
right
in
now.
the same spot right now. Oh, we got to be in that city though.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's the worst.
Sharing knowledge is the same.
But
I mean, we could move. We could go up
I mean-
to red together.
or yes, we could.
So well,
I can
why
get you
don't-
guys
yeah.
to Heska.
Why don't you do your turn so that we're not delaying you, basically?
Yeah, he still needs to infect.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Valencia.
Is that
So,
connected to
yep, that's a
me?
port city.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
That gets one.
So, must place yellow cube at all adjacent port cities,
That gets one.
and then across the water gets
That
one.
gets one.
That's a
Oh,
nightmare.
man, that is brutal.
Lisbona. It's
Lisboa.
down here. When blue outbreaks, in addition to placing a blue cube in each city, one connection away, place a blue cube in each city that is 2 connections away. It extra explodes. So that
Oh,
sucks.
God,
Okay.
this is going to be the worst.
That's the cholera poops over everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Sudden poop explosion disease.
Yes. Seraphim, I do make coffee. I actually don't do flavor types because the beans that I roast myself are really flavorful to begin with. So
Ooh, hey, puppy.
that's where I stand on coffee. It's
There's a dog
absolutely
on the
delicious,
table
but
somewhere.
Ethiopian is my favorite.
Derek, I kind of
And
feel like I should use this.
Sure.
We definitely drink a lot of tea,
So I was thinking of going
so-
here to here.
Sure.
But I
but
can
I've been
also
on
go here
a
to
super
here,
coffee
so
kick
that we're closer
lately.
to red. My goal is to move into this area and place the token here, so
Okay.
that if those cities come up, they're kind of safe.
Sure.
What do you reckon? This is free to use, by the way.
Sure. Why don't you do that? Because then we can start trying to cure it faster.
I will take
Yeah,
2.
go for 'em.
Which way? This and this?
No.
This and
Yep.
this.
Mhm.
So it's not an action. Then, if you don't mind moving me to Heska, please. So that's 1 actions.
1,
2 actions.
2.
3 to remove 1.
Mhm.
And then 4 to move to.
And then this has to move here.
Yep.
Yep. But I'm gonna move here on my
Okay.
turn. So that's that.
Okay.
Yep. 2 non-epidemic cards, please, Derek. Thank you for the epidemic card.
And our first epidemic. This is going to be great.
This is awful.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Okay. Epidemic increase. Move the infect rate marker up by 1.
Sure.
Draw the bottom card from the infect city's deck.
The bottom card?
Yep.
Bottom card of the deck.
And infect that city by 3 cubes.
That's more dramatic. than
It
the
is.
top.
It is a little more dramatic.
A city that otherwise never would have come up.
Oh no. Did I just move from there? Oh!
Oh,
It's 1 cube
San
away.
Sebastian Donosita.
It's 1 cube away from where I was
All
going
right,
to
so
be.
3 go in there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. That's going to be hard to cure.
San Sebastian, this goes in our discard pile. And
Yep.
actually, you take the discard pile and shuffle it.
Okay.
Great. So this goes, and it is 1848. Look at that. Was not fun to be in
No.
Spain in 1848.
No, definitely it
Or
wasn't.
Portugal.
But so with our infection rate increasing, we're still at 2 though.
Currently,
we haven't
yes.
we haven't hit the
We need
next
2
plateau.
more
2 more
epidemics
epidemics.
before we have to draw 3 cards. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we can do this. We could absolutely do all of this.
What are the chances?
High.
Not much.
Super high.
Okay.
All right. It does go on top. So everything that came up is going to come up again. So
Alright.
then you draw 2 of those cards to infect by 1 cube.
Valencia again.
And it's a port city.
Yep.
Oh, good lord.
God.
This
is
is the
not-
worst. Okay, so I
Hang on, one more. Unless you have a thing.
I do, but we can. Oh, Zaragoza.
Is not a port city.
It's not a port city.
Which
And
gets
she's got her prevention token.
yeah,
on.
so it doesn't get a
Excellent.
cube. Okay, good. Whew.
So I can build railroads. I can add 3 railroad tokens between port cities at any
It
time
might
I
just
want.
be worth doing it. I think. I mean, the longer they're not there, the longer we're not using them. That's how I feel about the hospital. Build a hospital card or remove a card from
Sure.
the deck.
Sure.
And I think that the yellow ones.
Because we're so
um,
close to having
yeah,
a thing here.
Yeah, yellow is going to probably have the most port city issues anyway.
Right.
Mhm.
So if you want to do 1, 2, 3 maybe.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. And that goes in the discard pile when you're done with it. Those 2 are in the discard pile right now.
We haven't actually been using the discard pile much.
It'll come into place shortly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, but none of those had a dashed line, right? No.
No.
So Derek, it is your turn.
Wait, no, it's his turn.
I
Is
just
it?
went.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's your
That's yours, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows how time and space works? Not me. It's a whole
Mystery.
new year.
Yeah, it's everything's different. Everything's different.
Oh, so another thing that we've been forgetting,
Mhm.
and I don't know if we really it mattered yet, but we can move by ship.
Mhm.
So if we're at a port, we can move to another port city
Yeah.
if it matches the color we're going to.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I
So
don't think
we
we've
could
done
have
that yet.
gotten from Lisbona all the way across to somewhere else. Just as a reminder.
So,
Mhm.
as one action, I'm going to take a rail trip here.
No, you can't. It's
You
not
can't.
connected.
It's not
Oh.
connected
Oh, well, that
fully
sucks.
yet.
Not
yeah.
quite yet.
Okay, well, then I will go here. So that's 1. 2, I could build.
2 you could cure from these 2, right?
Yeah, could. I'm trying to. Yeah, I think so. I should. All right, so I'm going to treat, and I'll treat like this.
Mhm.
So that's 2 actions down.
Nice.
2 actions down.
That's cool.
So then.
Then you could move and treat again
Well,
or
I
something.
think what I might want to do is just build a rail, and then treat again, because I can still. Because it's in an adjacent region, so it doesn't actually have to be a connected city.
Right.
So give me a rail token,
Okay.
and I'll hook us up. So that's 3, and then 4 I'll treat again, and take that one off.
Excellent.
Oh, interesting. I thought it had to be connected city.
I checked. It says an additional cube from your city or a different city in an adjacent region.
Sure. Nailed it.
Mhm.
I'm really worried about this city.
Yep.
It's a port town in case somebody wants to come
wait,
visit
so
it.
I 1, 2 treat, 3, 4 treat. Okay. All right, so this is gonna go great.
Well, so that was a quick extra epidemic.
You now have too many cards. Do you want to discard that
Oh.
epidemic so that you're down
Hold
to
on a
7?
second.
Yeah.
Why don't I? So I drew this action card to move upon.
Okay.
So why don't I immediately move you to
Me.
the city that with
Yeah.
the 3? Because then your prevention thing
Has
has
to move
as well.
with me.
So now
Excellent.
we are safe.
Well,
from-
actually, do you want to wait 1 sec? I was here.
Yep.
Draw the bottom card because you can play that anytime. See what city gets
don't
infected.
I have to play it before or is it? What
I think it says play anytime.
I know, but this will bring me over 7.
Oh yeah,
So
then
let's
play
go
it
play
now.
it right away.
Yeah, sure. Let's just do it. It is worth noting that there's only 5 events in this deck, and we have had 3 of them.
Cartagena.
Gets 3.
So because
have
the
yellow.
epidemic happened with an event card, then nothing really takes place?
Hold on.
It does.
So is this
no?
a connected port city for yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Discard.
Okay.
And then you shuffle the discard pile and put it back on top.
We're gonna have an epidemic. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Just gonna say
We're
right
gonna have an
This
outbreak, is
this
what you mean.
This
Yep.
is gonna hurt.
I mean, yeah. Trying to be very positive.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep him.
Actually, well, yeah. I mean, I guess we didn't know. Whatever. It'll help us.
Okay. So draw 2 cards.
Sure.
All right.
One at a time. This one first.
Oh, Zaragoza
Gets 1.
gets 2.
No, gets
No.
1, but every
Okay,
attached
it's
city.
typhus that, or no, malaria that does the 2.
Okay, so it's good.
Okay.
Cartagena,
Card.
which is the one that we just got.
Yep.
So there is an outbreak.
Outbreak.
Every city connected to it.
We'll get an extra cube.
Also, it's worth noting that when a yellow cube is placed on a port city, you must place a yellow cube
Yep.
to all adjacent cities.
To all adjacent port cities or all
Port
adjacent
cities.
cities?
Port cities. Wow, that is a brutal outbreak.
So we are about to run out of yellow.
Okay, cool. So that's fine. It's your turn.
No big
It's
deal.
fine. Dear God.
I hope the board can. I hope the chat can see this.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
We have 5 yellow cubes left.
This is nuts. Okay, so I can easily get here
Mm-hmm.
and then treat and then put railway tokens down to every place
Just
on that lower.
Dear God, please fix yellow.
Well, so we only necessarily none of these have come up yet.
Right.
So I think we just technically need to rail to there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're
Right,
doomed.
I would do whatever gets us more
primarily,
yellow cubes back.
So This card has not come up.
Okay.
This card has.
I can get there and cure 2.
So I think this one and this one are the ones that need to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could cure 3, right? You have 4 actions.
But it's going to take me 2 actions to get there.
Just 1.
Hmm?
To
there's,
here?
there's no real.
Yeah, there's
to,
1, 2,
to that
3.
one. But that one, yeah. But this is the one that matters.
Oh, I
that's the
thought
one
it was
that
the other
matters.
one. Okay,
Right.
cool. Do the thing.
You do you.
It is worth noting that there's 4 epidemics, and we've had 2 of them, so the chance of getting another one for a little bit
That's a good point too.
Sure.
I mean,
might not.
chances are we'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah, yeah. Die. Cthulhu comes out of the middle of the board, and we're SOL. 1,
It's a cross.
2, 3, 4.
Sounds good.
I want to put as many of those yellows back
2 of
into
those
that pile
cards.
as possible. Hey, not an epidemic.
I figure that if I flip it here, then they can
It's
actually
more
see
dramatic. Yeah, that's fair.
Almair,
it.
okay.
You got one too many cards.
I have 1 too many cards.
Well, he's so close to curing red. Did you want to remove a red one?
I could.
I'm not close to curing anything.
Where can we meet up and exchange?
Well, if you want to, if you're going to get rid of red,
Yeah.
we need to meet up where you have stuff. So Bilbo, Gajon, and
Burgos.
Burgos. All right, get rid of Gajon
Yeah.
because Gajon is the one that's further from those two.
Yeah, we're never going to get out
It's up here.
to there. Okay.
And then,
Infect.
please don't destroy the world.
This
You
is
can destroy the world.
Valencia.
Valencia.
Hey, guess what? You destroyed the world.
That's
So
right.
1.
That's an outbreak.
Oh, the yellow fever is
Yep,
coming
hold on.
back.
Okay, guys. All right, we're gonna do some order of operations on this.
Yeah.
So okay, let's deal with these ones. Ooh, shit. What
Oh,
is? Can we? Okay, hold on. We're gonna back up here
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the rule book out and
because we need to figure
reread
out.
Yellow Fever.
Well, we need to figure out if we can do order of operations on this because this one is going to go to 3.
Yes.
It's gonna infect all of these.
Right.
This is gonna pop,
Right.
making this pop, which will make those pop. So, plus then this will get 1, which
Exactly,
will
this
mean this gets
gets
1,
one.
which means this gets 1.
Yeah.
We are going to run out of cubes and lose.
This was on the easy mode.
I mean, it doesn't specify anymore.
No, look for outbreaks. Look for order of operations on outbreaks. Because if we choose the order in which we do them, we might be able to get around this.
All right.
Can we though? I mean, it's gonna. There are 7
Well, if we choose
cubes
to,
left.
but if we choose to pop this
Right.
before we do everything else,
Mm-hmm.
and we can resolve this pop before we resolve this special power,
Yep.
then we
might have a
avoid
chance.
some things.
Yeah.
I don't like. I definitely think that we need to. This may not apply to outbreaks or something too, because like.
It doesn't say that it doesn't.
Here, let me see.
Oh. No, never mind. Here you go.
Because otherwise, this seems like yellow is will just kill you if you ever allow it to outbreak.
Well,
Yeah.
it says if it ever gets a cube, so
When a yellow cube is placed on a port city, you must place a yellow cube in all adjacent port cities.
Okay, outbreak. Yep, it says place the same term as
the
used.
play example might help too.
Seraphim,
Alright.
I think we were dealt more than a bad hand. This was brutal.
It's fine.
It's great.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
It's that was this is, might be
Alright,
the
so,
quickest game of
Yeah,
pandemic.
I don't think there's any way to get around this.
Okay.
So, you drew Valencia.
Sure.
1 goes in Valencia.
Right. Now the ones go to.
So we're gonna do this, I guess. Let's try to do this in what might be the best way.
Honestly, I think if it doesn't specify, then it's our choice.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
That's
So,
how I would do that.
I'm gonna say that we choose to
give
pop this one first.
Sure.
So that's 1. That sends 1 here, which sends 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
This would then send 1 back. No,
No,
so I don't
no,
think it's on its own. Okay.
according to pandemic rules, you cannot pop backwards.
Well, not pop, but the
This is the
cholera
yellow
power. I
fever,
don't think the
yeah.
cholera power goes back.
Sure, let's do that.
So, this popped, however, which sends 1 here. So that pops. That's protected to send back, so one goes here. And here.
And we're out of yellow cubes yet?
And here.
We got one left.
And
So we
here.
lost.
Oh,
Do we lose when we're out or when we have to pull one from the supply?
Oh, when there's no more left. So I
Correct.
guess we're still
So-
good.
However, both of these are port cities. and
Yep.
Cubes were placed in the port cities.
so we'd have to hit there too.
Yeah.
So we're dead.
So
Yep.
that was the quickest game of Pandemic, I think, in the history of Pandemic.
What I'm going to say is that the special powers for the diseases are not what I would call expertly tuned game balance so
Mm.
much as
Wow, didn't
punishing
1848 suck?
demonstrations of history.
Yeah. I don't want to go back to this time period.
You sure? But the good old days. I mean,
Yeah.
back before we had all these social medias
Yeah.
and these YouTubes.
And the vaccines and
people
things.
talk to each other more.
Yeah.
Felt like we didn't even get to game.
We really connected more.
Okay. Yeah. But, yellow fever, typhus, malaria,
Nope.
cholera.
Hey, by the way, we shouldn't vaccine our kids.
No.
Oh my
Not
god.
at all. Okay, let's play again without this.
Let's play it straight.
Without this nonsense
Well, so,
that's going on right
we
here.
can do the hospital thing without the special powers.
Sure.
right?
I mean, it doesn't.
Screw these.
It doesn't say you
cards.
can't. In that case, could you please, Derek, pass me the player deck?
Yep.
And if you don't mind shuffling the big bad deck.
Yep.
And give me the characters so that we can shuffle the characters and do that again.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What do we do with the event deck?
Yes, I'm going to remove all of the events from the game. This is a really neat thing where the regular Pandemic game has like X amount of events and you always use all of them. Whereas this has like 20 events and
Right.
it tells you how many to randomly choose or put into the thing. So you never really can predict what
What you're gonna
mitigating like events you're going to have, which I really like.
it's also another neat thing for a couple things in the rule book just to show chat while they're there before they run because they think that we're terrible Pandemic players.
I mean,
No,
Is
we're not, we weren't great that round.
And so these are all the events that can happen, and they do tie them to historical events that happened in Spain
try
at that
shuffling
time.
these.
So if you're curious about like, we had what did we use? We used.
We had
ring-
two
yep.
special railroad buildings.
So I think we had ring railroads.
Yep.
And that's 1855 General Law of Railroads.
Oh, nice. They're linked to actual historical,
Yep,
like,
Yep. Was the first plan to build a national train network using a characteristically wider railroad than the rest of European countries. In Portugal, the main railroad network was built from 1856 to 1890. And the other one that you did was New Rails. And this was the first railroad and train travel in the Iberian Peninsula.
interesting.
Was from Barcelona to Mataro.
Oh, well, at least it
Inaugurated
was in the yellow region,
on,
which is where I placed
October 28th, 1848.
Oh, that's interesting. That reminds me of Black Orchestra a little bit,
Yeah.
because everything links back to
The first
historicals.
Portuguese railroad. Okay, so that's one interesting thing is that these do have like direct.
I shall take the
historical
railroad
elements.
man again.
So the other thing is this is what we
Okay.
were doing here. This is the influx of patients challenge. It's the
Right.
hospital thing we talked about. This is the historical diseases challenge. They're two different challenges that we decided to double up on because we
Because we're just
like punishment.
yeah.
Oh, could you? Can I see this, please?
Oh, now my tool is ruined.
Yeah, that was.
Could
That was
you draw
interesting.
5 of these and shuffle them into this
I
deck?
can absolutely do that.
It is worth noting that Eric has again chosen the Railway Man.
Yeah, because he's great. When the
Uh,
railway man comes up,
Oh my God! I think I'm gonna do this.
I've chosen the Sailor, which means that I can travel between these port cities without spending the card to do it, which is I have to have it. I just don't have to spend it, which is great.
So the agronomist is great.
sure,
You know. However, you want to know what the Royal Academy Scientist does?
absolutely.
When you do the Purify Water action, you can spend any city card, regardless of color. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
But as an action, pick up the next 3 cards in the player deck.
Okay.
Rearrange them in any order you like and put them back on top of the deck.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would not like to have an epidemic this turn, so let's fix that.
Yeah. How about we
That's-
take that card?
The Royal Academy Scientist. Nice.
So The Royal Academy scientist is that, or agronomist is just straight up better at purifying water.
Again, everybody gets 3 cards.
What do you think?
I like the
the
Royal
scientist.
Academy.
All right.
This goes on the discard. Again, do you want to do it medium level difficulty, or do you want to go easy again?
We bombed terribly.
Yeah.
So
Let's go easy? Okay, 4 it is. Do you have leftovers? Oh, I guess we did. Okay, never mind.
while he's doing. Okay.
There we are.
Mine.
It's fine.
All right, I'm starting out with Evora. Akaruna. And
Tarragona?
Okay.
Oh, look, and it's interesting. This one was founded in 450.
450. Oh, that's pretty neat on the cards.
And then 1208.
Founded 59.
I think that's a negative. Isn't that a dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negative 59. Okay.
That looks like I'm red. I got.
Oh, yeah, if you don't. Oh.
884. San Sebastian.
So I guess you can start figuring out where you might want to start.
Yeah.
Oh, let's infect cities and see where we go from there. Oh, I'm going to stand up. All right. I would like 3 cubes on candies, which is. Okay.
Cadiz.
Candies.
Candies.
I know. Cadiz.
I want candies.
3 on whatever this
That's
one
an interesting
is.
city name. Woof.
Woof woof.
I've been there before.
That's where dogs were invented.
Yes.
Badajos.
Scientific fact.
And then
Barrios, I think.
this one goes here. And then
Barajos.
2 on Leon.
Ooh.
2 on Granada. Not doing so well down there. Where's Granada?
It should show on the thing.
Yeah, it probably should.
It's right in there.
Oh. I
Yeah, the
skipped right
text
over
on
it.
the map could be a little bit better.
And then 2 on Hel. Oh, Hueva.
Cueva.
Okay, I thought it's in
Hueva.
Helvetica. I'm like, no. Hesca gets 1, please. It's a red one.
If I can. There we are.
Valencia. And.
Stop flipping.
No, I'm sorry.
Notice how much
Cesares
easier it is
gets
to
1.
play stuff now when they just get a normal cube?
Yeah, not like 39 cubes in one turn. It's weird how that happens. Okay.
These are my starting locations. Hesca, which I guess I might go to. Pamplona. And Cordoba. So let's see where we may want to start. I probably
Why
want
you
to start at
go
a
to
port.
Cordoba?
I can start right here in Evora, which seems probably like the best place to start.
Whoop, whoop.
But I could be wrong.
Sure, no, go ahead.
I could be wrong. Just throwing it out there.
I don't have any good starting options.
I don't either. I wanted to be closer to a port than I am.
Okay.
Huesca's.
No, Pamplona is what I'm thinking.
I want you to Pamplona.
But Cordoba is also just fine. They're both 1 removed from. I'm going to go to Pamplona.
Okay, then why don't you do Evora?
Sure.
And then do we want to put me in Teruel, which is next to Madrid?
He is white.
It's in the mountains.
Where are we looking?
In the mountains to the north of. Yep. Nope.
What
Yep.
was the name of the place?
Terra del?
Teruel.
Right here. I think.
Nice. There we are.
It's
I could potentially just drop a hospital right here in Evora.
So the only thing is keep in mind it will start drawing
Sure.
people to it. Not necessarily a bad idea because it will.
So, the other thing to note, if we're playing with the hospital rules, it immediately cures all disease cubes in that city if you play it. So, playing it strategically is probably a great idea.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't
Yeah.
have where we want it to be.
Yes, we do not.
Apparently, I'm just terrible at this.
Yes.
Shuffle the cards, man.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Bro, do you even shuffle?
But
Do you even
I'm
shuffle?
trying to like not pay attention to it, so it's randomized, and then I'm like,
Fuck this game.
It's almost like
To
physical
flip it.
activity requires some level of attention and coordination.
Yeah, you know, ish.
Okay.
Right, who's going first?
So, I'm not particularly strong with starting right now.
Okay.
Do you have any? Where are you? Oh, no. I think you might.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can go and
You should start.
I can build a rail to here
Mm-hmm.
as my first move.
My first mew.
It's a maneuver. One, or
That's
two,
two actions. Yeah.
and then cure 2 diseases.
Sounds good.
3, 4, done.
Okay.
Then you
So-
draw 2 cards from the player deck.
Player
That one.
epidemic. Nope. Okay. This boa.
And it's only 1 cube on this boa.
Yeah. Holy.
What? No.
What?
No,
What are you-
he's
wait, what are
drawing
you
from the
doing?
player
Oh,
deck.
sorry. Well, I'm just getting
Don't
overexcited
scare
about
me,
not
don't scare
destroying
me.
the world.
I think you might be the bioterrorist.
Yeah. Seriously.
Well, that's what we should do. Is we should stream all the expansions for Pandemic because we have them and have not played them all.
We should have a play day where we play every pandemic.
Yeah.
And then we play a game of Pandemic with every optional thing.
Yeah.
Bada Joe's.
Bada Joe's.
That's got 3 cubes, so if you drop a hospital there,
Right.
I think that's Barayos. I'm not sure.
well,
Okay.
No,
We
Barajos.
Bada.
are
Jesus.
uneducated people.
Alright,
And
we're
then
just
you
gonna-
infect.
We're just gonna destroy.
Yeah. So first
Spanish. Maria.
Maria, where is it?
On the
Somewhere
map
over here.
in the coast.
Right on that
Almeria.
port down there. And Soria.
Yeah, there was something about how red spread with the arrows. There was a thing about that. I don't remember what it
No, the
meant.
arrow just indicates where the thing actually is.
Oh, interesting.
It's
Okay.
the same as in the old Pandemic.
Yeah.
Sometimes the location of the circle is not entirely accurate.
Right.
So I will. What will I do?
What will I do?
Interesting.
I don't think because I could just go from here to any
Mhm.
up there, but I don't think there's any need right now.
Going here, carrying this, and moving your way.
Well,
with the bow
he's
up
gonna
and
Well,
down.
I can put the
Sure.
hospital there.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that just waiting, just in case, is worth it.
Sure.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, you could get up
so
here too,
You
right?
could also go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, let's go that way. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna just do that.
I like it. Hey, not an epidemic. Not an epidemic.
So Derek, if we can talk, we can cure red pretty soon.
I like it.
Oh, we can't talk.
We cannot talk. Could you infect 2 cities for me?
I will do so begrudgingly. Burgos.
Hey, look, that's
Burgers.
one of those places we need to go talk.
Correct.
And then.
Palma de
Palma de
Mallorca.
Thank God, yellow fever is not out.
We're just playing like current world.
Yeah, yeah.
Ish.
All right. So first action, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm going to spend an action
Okay.
to pick up the next 3 cards from the player deck.
Holy sheer!
So.
We do not want to wait until you. Well, actually, if these 2 come up, then you can still build a hospital there. Before.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. We do this.
Put that
We're gonna-
epidemic right on the
We're
bottom.
Also,
gonna
somebody-
shuffle it like this. So I'm gonna get 2 black cards at the end of my turn, which is not particularly helpful to me.
No.
But I won't get an epidemic.
We do want to deal with these 2 if we can.
Yeah.
All right. So I have 3 actions left.
I completely endorse your taking of that scientist at this
So-
moment.
2. Oh boy, I fell over and died. 3, 4. Oh yeah, guys, look. I got 2 black cards. Toledo and John.
Jean.
Oddly enough, not an epidemic.
It's almost like I researched this and then got the hell out, so I wouldn't be blamed for it.
Yeah.
The rail baron is spreading diseases and epidemics.
There's
Derek,
always one in the bunch.
you infect Girona and Braga.
Braga's here.
It's near the little coasty bumbly part.
There we go. Good one.
Braga's done. Okay.
Yep.
Braga.
Don't screw things up.
Hey, 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 easy.
What are the chances?
Pretty high.
He's like, I just go on vacation.
Yeah, fuck this. All right. Actually, I can go 1, 2. No. 1, 2.
And 3 and take 1.
3.
And then build a hospital.
No, yeah, because you have the. You need to discard the card to do that.
Yep.
Okay, let me reread the
And we
hospital.
have a
ones.
hospital.
It comes with purification tokens. That's
Oh,
what these
excellent.
are for.
So those go to the supply now?
No, those go underneath the hospital.
Oh, do it?
Hang on. I know. I think you're right. I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
No.
Building a hospital. You place in the supply. Yes, they are added to the supply. So
Okay,
now
so
have
we get to
those.
use those wherever we want.
Yes, but we have not researched anything, so they're not useful yet. It just
Sure.
means that we have 8 instead of 6.
Right.
Okay, so you're done with your 4 actions?
That was my 4 actions. I'm very proud of them.
Now, whatever
Yeah.
the closest patient is, he will take 1 step
Of
towards the
that
hospital.
color?
Of that color.
Oh, okay. So,
It's black, I believe, right? It's
Yep.
black cube. So,
Yep.
So, and he's...
he moves immediately there because he will use trains.
Mhm.
Yes.
oh, that's interesting.
If we can, it has to be the trains don't matter when you judge how far they are away, but they will matter on how they travel to.
Okay.
Where they travel.
So if there was one here and one back here,
Mhm.
it's not the train one we would choose. We would choose the closest
So
one.
Sure.
it does mean that we have to be careful with where we travel.
These two are
Right.
gonna move there really quick.
Right.
Hey, you want to draw your player cards?
Not at all. Because I really wonder what this card is going to be.
It's not an epidemic.
Double-
bum.
double epidemic all the way.
I know, right? We have an epidemic
Okay.
in Alicante.
No, that's your. It
What?
goes
No.
to your
Oh,
hand.
jeez.
You increase the
It's almost like
infection
you've
rate by
forgotten how
1,
this works.
Yeah, I actually have forgotten how this
I don't-
works.
I can't
Increase
read.
infection rate by 1.
and then you draw the bottom card from the pile.
Right.
Reshuffle it, put it all back on top.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, here we are. Gibraltar.
Checkpoint Gibraltar. And then you shuffle everything, put it on top.
Yeah, I'm trying to stall the incoming pain.
Don't worry, we're on attack, not defense. Wait, shit, we're on defense. Defense and Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I should play that some more. Let me do that tomorrow.
All right. So we infected city. No, we still have to infect cities.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yeah, by 2 cards.
I mean, what are the odds?
Just don't get Gibraltar or Coimbra.
Never tell me the odds.
That's okay.
Caceres.
Okay,
It's fine.
it's fine. Leon.
Leon.
Where is Leon?
Leon's right there with 2.
Whew.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
job.
Well, that's a
So you wanna
nightmare.
go take care of Gibraltar?
Yeah, I think I might. I can get to here. It's gonna come. Oh, it just came up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's fine. I'm gonna take another cube in that case.
'Kay.
So it's my turn. I will draw 2 non-epidemic
Well,
cards.
hold on. First we do...
Oh, we move the patient.
Yep, move the patient.
Okay.
It's fine. You may just want to hang out at the hospital forever.
I know, yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that, Derek. I just need 1 card, and then we can cure red and a hospital. You know. We need to. Oh, so
San Sebastian.
if I can meet you at Burgos and then you build a hospital at San Sebastian.
Well, why don't we do it the other way around?
Where's
San
Burg- well-
Sebastian is a port city.
Yes.
I
Let's
go to
do that.
Burgos, I build it, and then I move to I can't get there.
You could. Oh, you're white, aren't you?
Mhm.
Yeah. Very. Sorry.
I could
Chad.
build a railroad here and here,
Well,
which
I
is
can
gonna.
actually auto do that.
Oh, there you go.
And I think we should use
Well,
it as soon as
so if
possible.
you can build 2 rail tokens,
I can do that.
I can
somewhat-
build-
well, if so, we can build them somewhere up here. Okay, because here's what I'm suggesting. I go to Burgos. Well, actually, do we want our hospital on a port, or do we want it inland?
I
And a
see
port
what you
means it's
mean.
easier for you to move to. Might not be bad for you to be able to get to it when it's a problem.
I mean, I
True.
can bounce back and forth between ports easily,
Mhm.
but I would need another red card.
I know,
to be
but we
able
have
to do
Burgos
it.
and basically we have two that I can give you.
Just I mean,
One,
once I find the cure.
sure, but one of them is going to be
The
the
hospital.
One I'm going to give you. So,
Honestly, as long as it's connected by
all right,
these.
we're going to put the hospital there.
All right.
So, I say we put rail lines like here.
Because I can always build rails up to there
Yep.
as well.
I think you totally should. Like this?
I was going to say like
Oh, you
that,
do the
but
thing.
that's fine.
I'm going to discard this card.
Great.
Do that.
Okay, so
That was my 2 cards, right? So now I need to infect still, and hopefully not get
Granada. Where's Granada?
It's in the. Yeah, it's right there where your finger is. Right here.
Okay.
And one more.
And the next one,
well,
Elva.
Oh. So that's worth noting that these 2 are gradually going to move towards you.
Yeah, exactly.
So Derek, do
Alright,
the thing.
so do you want me to just drop hospital? Okay, so I don't know if we can do anything because it's 1, 2, 3.
Well, you could drop the hospital there and then move up,
2, 3,
right?
4. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do
alright. I think
both.
that's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't think
Yeah.
we're gonna be able to do the port hospital. So let's do. I'm gonna discard this.
Mm-hmm.
We have more purification
Sure,
tokens.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we got more purification tokens. So that's 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So before
wait,
you move,
wait, well, yeah, move patience.
it's 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 3 steps away.
Mhm.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So it's this one.
So what determines which hospital?
The color of the hospital.
No. Well, I mean, but so all hospitals get
Yep.
a patient to move.
Yes.
So this one's going to move here.
Yep.
Right?
You go straight.
I
So-
keep forgetting it's at the end of everybody's turn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So does your. No, you infect. Oh,
Mhm.
did you draw?
Nope.
Don't draw.
All right.
Oh, look, you're pretty close. I could meet you in Cordoba and give you black at some point.
Okay, can we
Mhm.
infect?
Okay, the first infection goes to Gibraltar,
God damn it, Gibraltar.
and the next one, Cadiz.
We're beside it. It is worth noting that, yeah, you should cure
Yeah,
a lot.
a lot. Damn.
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 So building hospitals is scary.
Yeah. So 3 there. Now I can move.
Or do you just want to move 2 so that you can build a railway up?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I could cure. Yeah, I could cure 2.
Well, so the only.
It's gonna be
yeah,
bad,
Okay,
yeah.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because I can always move back on the
Okay, well,
rails.
she'll have a chance to treat otherwise.
Yeah, and I'll move that, and then I'll build a railway here to here.
Okay. So patients move.
Patience move. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
I think we miscalculated this one because it could have moved here.
Oh, well, at this point, that one is closer.
Yeah.
I think it was equidistant, in which case, yeah.
Sure.
Then you draw cards from the player deck.
Yep. Okay. Andorra.
Andorra del Vera.
Hey, and
I don't know if viewers can see your hands, but
No.
Eric has 4 blue,
And
3
3
yellow.
yellow.
I have 4 red, and then ones. And then Derek has 4 black.
3.
3 black, I'm sorry.
And then ones.
And then ones of different colors.
yep. Okay. So.
You infect.
We have to infect now. Okay.
Almeria.
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 Almeria's down here somewhere.
It's right underneath that cube, I think.
And
There we go.
Soria.
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 Oh, here. It's very close to the hospital, which is great. Great, it's fine.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Yes. Because I'm scared to do anything
In which
else.
case, I would travel to Derek.
Do you wanna
Okay,
treat before
sure.
you travel?
Well, actually, let me
Right here.
think. I could go 1,
Mm-hmm.
get your card for 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4. I could get here.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could treat before I go and then do everything in one go later.
So 1, 2, 3. I would treat both.
1,
Yep.
2,
Yeah.
And then move.
3,
Mhm.
and then
Take.
4.
Okay.
And that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards right now.
Okay.
But I have to draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first they move.
Now, when can you research?
As an action.
Yeah,
as an action
okay.
at the research station.
At the hospital.
At the hospital, yeah.
Epidemic time. Yep.
Yep, we got an epidemic.
I also have too many cards to hold right now. I have. What city are you on?
Dump the yellow.
Yeah.
Or dump the yellow or the blue, whichever you
I'm gonna
prefer.
dump the yellow.
'Kay.
Here you go. Epidemic. I don't know if anybody saw this. So please increase the infection by 1.
Yep.
And take the bottom card.
Yep.
Infected by 3. This is fine.
It's totally fine. Ah,
That's where
San
we are
Sebastian.
right now.
I feel
Okay.
like maybe you may have brought the disease with you.
Yeah, traveling on the high seas really.
Wrong color. And then you shuffle that pile and put it on top.
Illness is illness.
It's true. But
This
I mean,
this is before we've done any research on anything, so illness is illness.
yeah.
We also keep forgetting that we do have water purification tokens we could put down around this area.
No, we can't.
There's
Yeah,
no
they have to be
hospital.
researched.
They're not
for-
effective
Oh.
until we have researched.
I mean, we could put them down, but they just don't do anything.
Mhm.
Yep.
Would have been possible, I guess, to. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Also, they're not effective to people moving to the hospital. They're only effective to cubes that are being put on the board, I
exactly.
believe. So, please draw 2 Infect Cities cards and
No.
do not that one. No, I'm joking. Where is it?
Sarah's?
Oh, it's where you are.
Oh, okay.
And what's the next one?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah,
Down
it's
the
down
bottom.
there. So,
Leva.
Derek, it is your turn. And
Um,
this will pop unless we can do something about it.
Oh, right, because they're all going towards it.
Yep. Oh, well, you're at a port city, and you can discard blue or black
Mm-hmm.
to go to a port city. So, it doesn't matter which one you discard, really.
Oh, he could. Yeah.
You just go to that
Yep,
region.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure it out.
So you can get there in time if you wanted to do that.
Mhm.
Also, you could take 1 token off it if you wanted to do that before you moved.
Well, I also do. We want to spend looking to see what's coming up next. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. As the action.
All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Well, where's Santiago? Nope, that does not help. Oh no, it's the color. So
It's the color.
I will discard this blue
Mm-hmm.
to buy a ticket to sail to here as 1.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, do I want to go there? So, like 1, 2, 3, treat, and then I could look,
Go
or
here.
1, 2, 3, 4, treat.
Yeah, I would do that.
You sure? Because I don't think it's in.
It's
I
going
I
to pop at the end of
might-
your turn.
Yeah, but
No,
if
it's
you
not.
if
I
you
go here and
Oh.
treat that.
yeah
it
treat
won't.
that and then use the look
So I'm
action.
gonna do
yeah,
that.
I get what you're doing.
My last action will be. My last action hero will be.
You really went there, huh?
Well,
I did.
3 blacks. Oh, you should draw
Hey.
those.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
Because then you can cure, because you're right
I'm gonna
there.
Do that and that.
That's awesome.
Uh,
So before you put that back, let's just show people what you
I did-
what
I
you're
c- I did
rearranging.
quick.
So it's
So-
worth noting that Derek has currently 3 black cards. So if we rearrange the deck so that he draws those 2 black cards, then he has 5 black cards to cure or find a cure or treatment for.
For not malaria.
Yeah. Once
Malaria?
again, I completely
Endorse.
endorse your selection of the scientist from the Royal Academy.
Yes.
Okay, so your turn, everybody.
No. Yep. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this moves here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. Yeah. So.
It's the same because it could have gone 1, 2, 3 too.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I was trying
Um,
to figure out if the rail mattered.
Only
Great.
if it was on it. Yep.
And then I draw these 2.
Oh, look at that!
Oh.
You can cure black.
And then can you infect 2 foos for me?
Sure.
You want to show the chat how many blacks you get?
Ah, Granada. And
Well,
Santa. Oh, Jesus.
I knew you should have taken one off it.
Well,
This is not the best.
If I didn't, we wouldn't be curing black.
Outbreak
So-
in San Sebastian.
Yep. So then just
one there.
Nope, it doesn't get another
that-
one.
Oh yeah,
Just
sorry.
everything connected to it gets one, which
Yep,
is only two.
Only two,
Yep,
not
that's
as
fine.
bad.
could be worse.
Okay, so it is your turn.
All right.
Man,
Interesting.
that's disease special power stuff.
You should probably take care of.
Well, I mean, I could just take care of all of this right here.
Because that hasn't come up back up yet.
Yeah.
So you need. I think you need to treat at least one.
Yep.
It might be a good idea.
To build a train
One,
going up here.
2, 3.
Well, the train's here, right? So I could treat one here.
Yep. I think we want to treat one on each.
One on each of these two.
One on each of these two. Because Barrios hasn't come up in a little bit.
Right.
And Coimbra hasn't come up a little bit. So, I
I
mean,
mean,
think this is the most likely one to come up next.
So I could do two here, move, and then do one.
Sure.
That's what I would,
Sounds like a plan.
So we're getting that out of the way. Thank you.
And
Okay.
in the future, though, it does occur to me that it's probably, if we're going to default to where do we cure more, curing more on black might not, or curing more in a place that has a hospital might not be a
Sure,
bad idea.
but-
because it's going to draw.
But for right now,
Yep,
there's
sure.
a couple turns left
Yeah.
before it gets there. That was my thing behind not curing.
That makes
Unless you
sense.
draw a card that's way closer. So
Okay.
two from the
So
player.
move the patients.
Oh yeah. These are equidistant at this point, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then draw two cards. What do we have? Okay, Madrid and Granada.
Black and red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to get rid of these two because I don't need them.
And then you draw two cards to infect.
And let's infect.
Don't draw Leon. Almeria.
Almera.
Maria.
Almeria. Keep saying that wrong.
Me too.
And Cadiz.
'Kay.
Okay. I dig it.
On my turn, I will go 1, 2, 3,
Excellent.
and 4.
So we have researched.
Did you want to?
No.
Treat? Okay.
I
Yep,
don't.
That's fine.
I think this is a better move.
Sure. If you thought through it, that's fine.
I think
Great. I trust you. Right, we
because there's several
move
turns
one,
before it gets back to me, and I'm the only person
and
there.
we move
Right.
One.
So that's it. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So it is my
My turn.
draw
Oh,
turn.
yes.
Oh, so what does it mean now that you've found a cure?
So now that we have a cure,
These are the two cards I just drew from the player deck. I drew a special event. Oh, look at this. Oh, let's play this immediately. Eric, I have mail correspondence. 2 players anywhere on the board swap 1 card from their hands.
oh,
So
excellent.
if I give you this,
Yep.
you can just cure. Well, somebody needs to go build a
He
hospital.
needs to give you a card. You need to
You
swap.
just need to give me something.
Sure. Here, take
We can
No,
figure
there.
this out
Yeah.
When
later.
a disease is researched, its cubes remain on the board, and
Uh,
new cubes can still be placed. However, cards matching the color of the researched disease may now be used to purify water in any adjacent region.
Good.
Oh, so I technically think we can't put down purify. We can't even purify water until we have researched something.
right.
Well, we have though. Oh, well, okay.
Now we
I
have.
see what you
Well,
mean.
yeah, but we have.
So now we can start purifying water
Red.
in the red area. So just so that we're all aware of how purify water works, we can do this action in 2 different ways to add 2 purification regions to an adjacent region, or tokens to an adjacent region. Discard a city card matching the color of a city in an adjacent region to put the 2 tokens in
Oh.
that region, or discard a city card matching the color of a research disease to put the 2 tokens in any adjacent region.
This game is hard.
Okay. So basically, you discard either the color, you discard a color of
Over the red.
Right.
a research disease or a city on an area you're going to be next to. You put down 2 tokens. The
Mm.
purification tokens
Mitigate cubes
Um,
being placed. in
prevents the
those-
addition of 1 disease cube in the city in the adjacent region.
Sure.
If there are no purify water tokens left in the reserve, we cannot take this action.
Okay. So, never mind.
Oh, I was just gonna explain what we did there. I drew a special event
Mhm.
that I could use any time where anybody could swap a card with another player anywhere on the board. We didn't need to be in the same place or anything. Eric had 4 blue cards and I had 1, so we just swapped a yellow for blue. So he has now got 5 blue cards,
But I have to get one more blue, or well, I have to
Somebody
build a
needs to
hospital
build a
for it.
hospital.
Yeah.
Somebody needs a blue card and build a hospital somewhere. So, but you're ready to go.
Right. So I mean, the question is, do I take the chance, build a hospital, and wait to get another
Well,
blue
let's see what
card?
happens on my turn too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because there's a chance that I can deal with that. So your turn's over.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, did we infect?
No.
No, we
Yeah.
do not. Dun, 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 dun,
Leon, God.
Leon pops
Where is it?
right here.
Right here.
Poppity pop pop pop.
One
Boom,
more
boom, boom,
outbreak
boom,
on the
boom.
outbreak track.
3.
Okay. And Gibraltar again.
Does not.
Does not
pop.
do. Does not.
Okay.
It's not
so
pew pew pew.
I am suspecting my first action should be to move here.
1.
Second should be to discard 5
Excellent.
black cards to research the black disease, malaria. We don't get rid of any of those yet. So
So that's 2 actions. You should. It'll pop next turn unless you take some cubes off it.
all right. So I'm going to take 1 off at least. That's
Okay.
my third action.
Because it'll come back to you and you're already at that location.
Now I think
so.
that my.
So you have 1 action left.
I don't think it's going to matter what we draw.
Okay.
Because I was trying to figure out. Yeah. All right. I'm
What are
going
you
to do it
thinking?
anyway. My
D-
last
do-
action.
Oh,
will
you're
be-
gonna look
will
at
be
the
look
top?
at these because if I can get a blue, then we know that you should just treat for a round.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You cannot.
No
Oh,
blue,
2 special
but
events.
2 events.
Special events.
What are they?
Select a port city. Move 1 or more pawns from anywhere to there. So it's move as many people as I want to a port city,
Okay.
or give someone 2 more actions.
Interesting.
All right. I guess I'm gonna.
So what are your decisions? What?
I'm gonna take the red card to
Okay.
give you action cards that you can spend when you draw them.
Okay.
Because they're free actions. You may as well
Let me
use
do it
them.
like
Right.
this.
So.
So I'm gonna take these 2. Oh, first we have to move.
Oh, yeah. So. This goes here, and this moves 1 closer. Oh, well, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's just go here, because the popping thing
Okay.
is frustrating
we
me.
Infect or no?
No, he
Yep, that's what I
draws
draw.
cards.
So
Derek just drew a red card and 1 more day, which makes him be able
somebody
to
takes 2 more actions.
Okay.
take 2 more actions. Okay. So then you infect 2 cities.
Now we're gonna infect. Okay. Sorry.
Is that where I am? No.
Nope.
Oh, it's right beside where I am. This is great.
And
Braga. Right up north. Okay.
Okay. Braga's got 2 on it now.
It's worth noting that as soon as you build a hospital, there's a 3rd hospital we have to start worrying
I
about.
know. This is the worst. I love this game.
So, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay, so there's a couple things I can do. I can cure at this location. But
Barrios still hasn't come up yet.
Hmm?
Barrios still has not come up yet for a
Right.
little
I can cure 2 and then
bit. Curing 1.
curing 1 will
is
be fine.
Cure 1.
Then move up
2,
here
3,
and then
4.
get there. I don't have the card for there, so I can't create the hospital.
My special power is to like pop back and forth between port cities. I haven't really been able to use that yet because I'm trying to
Yeah.
fight fires. But if I got out blue cards, it's pretty easy for me to
Okay.
build a
first-
port.
I'm going to treat here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. That's 1.
1.
2,
3.
3, 4.
Sounds great. So
I
now
figure
we
that's
move.
the easiest. Yeah.
So this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You move
I
that
did.
one?
I already
Okay.
did, yeah.
Can I get 2 cards?
Alright, so you get that.
Please get a blue
Hey,
card.
Select the port
And you get
city.
this. So,
You have too many cards now.
yep, but
Ah.
this is where I was figuring maybe, I don't know if there's any point in sending us to a port city.
Yeah, move 1 or more player pawns there.
Well, we can leave this area You could. Why don't you send us both to Santiago Saint Domingue so we can go help her?
Okay.
Because that at least uses the card and gets it out of your hand. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And then you have to discard something.
And what also can happen is once I get here, I can move us both along the rails
Sure.
too,
Sure.
together as the railway man.
And then
I'll get
build
rid of the
one, and
black.
then you can connect those two,
Exactly.
and we
Alright.
can easily go through.
Infection time.
It's fine.
It's it's fine, Garona.
Oh, Garoma.
What?
It's a song.
My Garona?
Burgos.
Burgos.
I guess where
Well,
Burgos
we're
is.
popped.
No.
All right. So
Okay.
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep.
You know what's gonna happen again?
Yep. So now the closest cube moves to thing.
No. That happens. We already did that this round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Cure the whole thing.
What?
That's 3.
3 actions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next.
I'm gonna move towards the port.
Can we start dropping these down
Four.
now?
Yes. And the way that we drop them down is we either discard
I didn't-
any card of a color of the research disease.
Yep.
Or we discard a color of
An
the
adjacent
city
city.
in the region that we're going to put the water
Right.
down. So what it means
don't
is
have
in the
any of
middle
that.
of the red region, we have to use red cards. But over here, we could use red or yellow.
Could you get me 2 cards from the player deck, not an epidemic, please?
I don't think we've moved everything yet.
Okay. Well, so 1.
And 1.
It's fine. Oh, I got a yellow card. This gives me 3 yellow cards. And
And Braga.
Braga,
Huh.
which is a blue, which means we can go to Braga pretty easy. I can go to Port City now and
Right.
build a thing.
So on your turn, well,
So on your turn, you may want to start moving closer towards Braga gradually.
Well, here's the thing. So you're next,
mhm.
but what I was looking at on my turn, I can cure 1, 2, 3, cure 3, and then put rails there. That's
You
4
can
turns.
get pretty close to Braga then on your turn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the only question about putting up rails is that will mean that disease cubes will go straight to that hospital.
Sure.
Can you draw to infect 2 cities for me? Do we just do that?
Oof.
Oh, hey.
Good thing we did that.
And then what's the other one?
Palma.
Palma.
It's all the way over here.
It's fine.
It's
Okay.
fine for now.
So it is
Yeah.
your turn, right?
All right. So I think what I might do. We're gonna get another thing soon.
Yep.
So where do you think we should put down purified water token?
Any of these.
So here we get 1 city that's in our list because we
No.
haven't had Bilbao.
Well, we get this one.
No, that got popped. I think here's the best choice because that's 2.
Sure.
Have we gotten Pamplona before?
I don't.
Yeah, I think we
Did
just
we?
did. I think we just did.
Mm.
I think that's that red card.
No, that's Palma.
Oh.
Well, because otherwise it would have one on it.
Oh, is it?
Did it?
I thought it did.
No. Let's see here. Burgos. Soria, Leon.
Nope.
Not. Well, I mean, we may have had it at one point, but I don't think we have it now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I have 4 actions. I think 1, just to give us a little bit of breathing room. And
This one is
then-
also kind of scary.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do anything about it though.
Mm-mm.
But I can go 1, and then 2 to treat another one, 3 to move to Vittoria, and then 4 to put down a purified water token. Great. So I'm gonna do 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4. Can we put 2 purified water tokens
Absolutely.
there?
Happy to.
Okay. So then we move.
Yep.
All right. And you draw 2 cards from the player deck.
You ready for this?
Yeah. Whoa.
Whew.
2 red cards.
Love it.
which is great now that you're here, and then infect 2 cities.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I should have read my thing. When I do Purify Water token,
Yep.
I can do any card.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's cool.
And also, don't forget I have 2 actions when we need them.
Right.
Oh, no.
All right, so Barrios pops.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's the second
Whew.
one? This is gonna pop
Yep.
again.
Valencia.
Barrios is going to pop at the end of your turn if you don't get there.
Correct. I can 1,
Cure
2, 3, 4.
without curing.
No, no,
with curing.
Yeah,
So
that'll be-
1.
That'll be 1 treat.
Cure.
No, I'm not curing anything there. So I move here.
Yeah.
Builds a rail.
Bill rails.
2.
2,
travels,
3, cure.
treat. Yeah.
Oh, treat. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because
For some reason, I thought you were curing red.
no,
1.
I just don't want that to pop. So 1,
Because it's going to pop
2.
again. Oh,
Yeah.
well, so hold on. It's not going to pop because what's going to happen is it's going to overrun.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what is overrun?
Overrun, everybody flees from the city. So any tokens that are there will be moved to an adjacent city, and I believe we choose which city they're
Yep.
moved to.
If the city of a hospital ever has 4 or more patients with the same color on it, the hospital is overrun and
Okay.
everyone flees the city. Instead of doing a normal outbreak when this happened, move every patient of that color into the city, into adjacent cities. We decide which cities the cubes are moved to. In some cases, this may result in 1 or more outbreaks. When this happens, resolve the outbreak normally. After moving the cubes out of a city with an overrun hospital, mark the outbreak. Mark
It's an
an
outbreak track.
on the outbreaks track.
We still don't.
So it
Doesn't
counts
seem-
as an outbreak, but it doesn't put down more.
It doesn't seem as bad.
Well,
over
what it
there,
does
right?
is it moves everything out.
No,
and
I get
sets
that.
us up for another.
Yeah, I'm saying
outbreak.
in this scenario,
Correct.
it doesn't seem
Yeah.
as
That's
horrible.
why I was mentioning it.
I still think you should build the track so it's there.
Sure.
So that's 2 actions. And then,
I mean, I might as well get down there and
yeah,
Sure.
cure something.
3,
4.
4. It is worth noting
That?
Well, I'm not gonna deal with this at all. I'm just going to try and get to Braga
Oh, right.
with enough time to build a thing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, if you get there, I can get there as
I'm
well.
going to purify water over here. Don't worry about it.
1. Do you guys get to choose which one? Actually, on this one too, right?
Mhm.
We get to choose if we want this one or that one.
I don't think it matters.
Okay, 1,
Alright.
2, and then not an epidemic.
Totally an epidemic.
Oh, we got a special event.
Telegraph message.
Okay. So, telegraph message. One player may give 1 or 2 city cards to another player anywhere on the board.
That'd be-
That's great. I can give you these 2, and then you've got yellow.
and then you need to build a research station in
Yep.
Farewell.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
It's
that's
a
kind of
hospital.
it's nice. and
I have to do this right now though because I'm
Yep.
at
Let's
max
do it.
cards.
Go ahead and do it. Alright.
5. So Eric gave me 2 cards. I now have 5 yellow cards, and I have 7 in my hand.
Okay, so
Increase the infection rate. We're now drawing 3.
So if we can just get this done and this done, we immediately win the game.
okay, first is going to be in
Lisboa.
Lisboa.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's 3. Gets 3. Alright, can you shuffle the discard?
That's right.
And we're drawing 3 cards now.
Yep.
Eesh.
This is where I wish we had the medic.
Yeah, right. Even just the
This is where I wish we had modern medicine.
right. There's a person that just bunkers down and no adjacent cities can get a cube.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's a thing. We're doing a thing. It's fine.
We got this. We got this.
I can't imagine playing this hard.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Plus the
I also
special
think I just realized something.
Yes.
Oh no.
So, no, this is good.
So
Oh.
the world just blows up on the 5th turn after
Well,
the no.
So, researching diseases allows us to put down purified water
Mhm.
tokens.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that that the purified water has to be used for a cured or research disease.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So,
yes, I
we
noticed
could
that.
put down a purify water token here to protect 4 cities that have come up in our.
But I thought we had to do that if we had the because it's
We could-
black.
Right,
we have
exactly.
black done.
We could do black.
So
No, that is an action.
Oh, right.
Right now,
Ah.
we're still screwing ourselves over.
Sure.
so we draw 3 cards and
Yeah, let's see
destroy
what
the
happens.
world.
Dun, dun, dun,
Not that one, put it back.
Braga.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Braga. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
To a certain degree, yeah.
Yeah, two. Yeah. No,
Not
that's
No,
fine.
Curses,
Bad.
Still fine. Caceres.
Oh no.
Gibraltar.
Oh, God damn it, Gibraltar.
Hey, it's better.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
take
Could be.
Gibraltar. Okay.
So, was that your turn?
That was my turn. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
We can power through this.
So, hang on, let me figure this out.
I like it.
Oh God. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I can't do anything else. Okay.
Just get there though, right?
So that's 3
3,
actions to get there.
And you build. Yes.
To build, and it removes all the cubes when I do build.
Hmm
So
Excellent.
can you discard Braga for me? And build a research station.
That's going to start siphoning
Yep,
off
it's
people.
not good. It's not a good
No,
thing.
But it's
No,
actually
it
a
is
good
a good
thing
thing.
right now.
Because it's going to start siphoning
Yeah.
people off.
Well,
of
blue
things.
pops.
What?
A black is gonna pop.
Yeah.
Okay,
But that's fine.
it's fine. And red also
Discard a
pops
card.
actually.
Yep.
Yep. So
All right,
Okay.
well, let's do red first. So that's an outbreak. So this goes here.
yep, and then you move them
and then
out wherever
we
you
can move
want.
wherever we want them to go.
Is it Is it okay? Never mind.
One city removed.
Do we want to just do 1, 2,
Yeah, spread them out.
3?
evenly.
Well, actually, if we put them all here, then you have a chance to deal with them
Mhm.
all at once.
Yep, that's
Spreading
not
them
bad either.
out
Yeah.
moves them all around.
So do that.
Yep,
But
That's
the
fine.
problem with doing that is if that city comes up.
Yeah, but it has not yet.
But if it does,
It will not, because we have not gotten it
Okay.
all game.
Yeah.
well then we're good. Even if it did, there's 2
Okay,
purified
so
tokens.
black. This one is the closest,
Mhm.
so it goes here.
It pops. I'm just gonna move blue to 1
Sure.
closer.
So where do we want to send? I say that we send 3 here.
That doesn't pop it.
No, because it will never get a black cube
Unless,
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
unless.
because it's not a black
Unless
city.
something-
Right, and that's remember how
And
we were
then-
asking how do we get 5 on
Yeah.
one? That's how
Then
we
we
get 5
send this here.
Okay.
on. Okay.
So we in fact no, I didn't draw cards yet. I got 2 of them.
What are the chances that there's an epidemic?
None. I was very
Nope.
well. I can't carry really. Are you gonna go?
Well,
No. Keep one of the yellows.
I
keep
was
the
thinking
yellow.
about that.
and because now you can make a hospital and
Cure it.
cure it.
Well, no, that's
Just one.
just to get rid of one.
It doesn't really matter.
All right. Can you
So
infect
and then
3?
infect 3 cities.
Okay.
We're getting some moments of truth here.
Girona.
Ooh, Girona.
No, my Girona.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Coimbra.
No.
Burgos.
No.
Yeah, right there in the hospital.
So it's your turn, Derek.
All right.
Do what you need to do.
Let's see
I
here.
don't know what you need to do, but do it.
Hang on, it doesn't get one.
Why?
Because there's purified water there.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
So we take the purified water token off.
I mean, we don't have to take it,
Yep.
but it's probably a good idea.
Yes.
So I think what I'm going to do is I treat it twice.
Yeah, I mean,
move
there is a
to-
pile the size
yeah,
of
so
you.
I'm gonna
There's a
treat
pile of disease the
twice.
size of your own person.
I'm going to move to Barrios,
Can you cure on your turn?
and then I'm going to
Can you find the cure on your turn?
discard this to put down
1,
Can I have 2
You can
purified
cure on
water
your turn.
tokens,
I
please?
can
Yeah.
cure on mine. So if we get to my turn, if we can get to my turn, we win the game.
Okay, I have now protected this area.
La.
All right, so we move people. This one moves here, let's say.
So close.
I mathed it, and we can win if we can get to my turn.
Yep, we're trying it.
We're so close.
2.
Why don't we
This
keep
one.
this one so that we don't introduce more
Yeah.
into this
Mhm.
network?
And then
All right.
Take your cards.
Chance
no.
of an epidemic?
none.
None.
I'm just I'm super
No
optimistic.
epidemic.
All right,
Okay.
so don't forget, we have 2 extra actions if we're going to run out of actions.
Right.
I mean, you may as well take them.
No, but you need to get to one of the cities
So,
in yellow,
well,
right?
the thing is, I can just travel there for free.
So we're probably going to need this in your turn.
Yeah,
'Cause I have the
let's
yellow.
save this for
Yep,
your turn
great.
just in case.
I don't
So,
think I need it, but
what are
sure.
you doing on your what are you doing, Real Baron?
You need to get
Oh,
here.
we need to infect.
Huh.
I knew there was something that was too easy.
So
Nope.
Yeah. No, does not get one.
Does not get one. God bless those research. Cadiz.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
We can
This
do
is
this.
fine.
We can do this.
Oh, no.
Well,
Hova. Okay.
No, it's not awful.
It's not wonderful.
all right. All right, Real Baron.
Okay. The Rail Baron shall move 1, 2,
3.
and we shall
Overcome.
research that damn blue disease.
Do you
Alright.
want to remove a cube from it while you're there? Do you want to have removed the black one while you were there? I think black isn't more danger than blue because there's just generally
Yeah,
more black cubes.
I'll remove that. I could build a rail
Oh,
from here to here. Nah,
I honestly, I think we're gonna win the game
Yeah.
on my turn if we survive that long.
I'll get rid of the black.
Like if we don't draw an epidemic, we might be okay.
Okay. So move patience.
So I'm just gonna move a blue one over.
He comes here. And 1 goes
red.
to red.
Yeah, that's the closest one.
All right. Can you give me 2 of the
Player
player
deck.
cards?
There's 1 epidemic left.
Just draw it. It's gonna be fine.
You want
I'm
me
not
to draw
worried.
it?
Not even
No,
worried
no,
about it.
Not it. Not it.
Not it.
Woo!
No epidemics.
Woo!
Now infect
Hold on.
3
Yep, infect.
cities.
Woo! Hold on. I'm just trying to savor this moment of not drawing an epidemic. Now that is over. San
Yeah,
Sebastian,
Okay. Oh,
okay.
yeah, it does get one.
Yep.
There's no purified water there anymore. Oh,
Bad,
check it out.
Oh, that
Purified
purified
water.
water.
And then one more.
Get it.
Sweet, sweet water.
Sweet.
Come on, come on, come on.
Give me a drink of that
Your
water.
body needs water, so drink that
Oh,
It pops.
pops.
God.
Oh, this is so close.
Okay. It's my turn.
shit. Hey, I'm giving you 2 extra actions. Fuck it.
I don't think I need it.
You're doing it anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Where's Palma? Oh, it's on. Is that a port?
Yep.
Sure, I
So
go
right
there.
here.
Yep. Okay.
I go to Palma.
So
Well,
1,
Yep.
1,
2.
2. I discard it to build a research station for 3.
City. Hospital.
Hospital, and I cure it for my next action. I think we've won. I think we won the game. Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Are you gonna check the rules and tell us we didn't actually
Woo!
win?
Yeah, I know. This is gonna.
Well, actually.
You just researched everything. Good job.
Now you try and mitigate the mess you
Actually,
just
phase 1 is done, and now
Yeah.
Godzilla shows up. This is Pandemic Iberia Legacy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
made. Game
Exactly.
end. You should look that up. Or goal of the game. Or
Once all
something.
diseases have been researched, the game ends and the players win immediately.
We win the
Boom.
game. It was real close.
That was good.
I want to see when the next epidemic. If that
It's
would
like
have been.
it's like the next card.
No. Oh, wouldn't it have been
No.
me? And then Derek.
No.
And then Eric.
No.
Yep.
Oh.
Eric, you're the traitor.
You found out. I travel the rails, bringing plague and disease to all the
I really wanna
Spanish
play-
Isles.
I really want to play the bioterrorists.
You'll be
variant.
so good at that.
I don't know about that because nobody ever trusts me.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been a blast. We are going to be playing Scythe next weekend.
Oh, fun.
That's right. Are we?
Yes.
On Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Okay. Yep.
So,
Absolutely. I
Tune
knew
in.
about this.
yeah. Tune in. It's an amazing game. Thank you for joining us, and thank you guys
Well,
for
we're playing with a
Thank
very
you.
special set. Why is this set so special?
Yes, this is a very special set of Scythe. Because somebody to our left and right has painted all the models with great detail,
It's
and they
really
look
pretty.
absolutely spectacular.
We should show pictures sometime.
Well, they'll see the live thing
Mm-hmm.
in action next
We're
week.
also going to show off the broken token organizers and stuff too.
Yes, exactly. So we will see you then, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Hope that you learned about disease,
We
how
learned that
it's bad, and vaccinate your children.
1884, not a good time. Not a good time to take a holiday.
1848, also bad.
Sorry, what did I say? 68?
18.